You mentioned, the national media for a second, and I don't want to miss this opportunity to take a shit on some other organizations, respectfully, kinda, not really. So we when it's if it would be one thing, like you said, if when national media came and spoke and was like, hey, the ownership group isn't doing a good job. Those fans deserve a winning product. They should sell the team. Like you seen Stephen A. Smith do multiple times with James Dolan and the Knicks because he supports that team. He ain't never said move the Knicks out of New York. It's been multiple times. Oh, just sell the team, right? The Commanders, when they were the Commanders now, when they were the Redskins, they were bad for all that stretch. Dan Snyder is a terrible owner. Sell the team. Never once were they saying you need to relocate the city. Also to like kind of build on that, the NBA, bro, you seen how successful the Super Bowl was? All of these people talking about all of these stars and national media saying, man, oh my gosh, I love New Orleans. I wish I could move to New Orleans. Like, ain't no place like New Orleans. All-star games come here, the parties, we don't close. And man, if New Orleans can put a consistent product on, well, you saw when Zion got drafted, we was on TV almost as much as any other team. Between when they had Zion and Lonzo and BI, they thought we was gonna be on to something. And then they, it didn't work out. And then, it's like, all right, we kind of got to back off them a little bit. But the NBA specifically is dying for New Orleans to put together a product so they can say, okay, bro, y'all have one of our most popular stars. Like Zion comeback games, the team be 20 games under 500, and they still like Zion come back this week, like put him on TV. And obviously, he goes, he had the 360 windmill they showing in commercials and stuff like that. So New Orleans specifically isn't the issue. So another thing I kind of want to hit at real quick, because we talking about like success and like the windows and stuff like that, and how national media, in my opinion, is hypocrites. And I think it was Lito that kind of touched on this, pause a little bit. These are the teams, bro, worse than us, in my opinion. I had stretches worse than us. So like, we've made the playoffs, I think it was 4 times total. No, AD made it twice, CP made it twice, and Zion, not Zion specifically, but we've made it 6 times, you know what I mean, recently, right? Bruh, the Hornets made the playoffs 3 times since 05. I ain't never hear nobody say anything about moving them. The last time they made the playoffs was in 2016. They lost in the first round. So they're going on a decade, a decade, not even reaching the playoffs.
In the East.
In the East, bro, you need 38 wins. you need to be 38 wins, and you can make the play-in and get into the playoffs in the East. Hold on. The Knicks, before Thibodeau got there, right? Before Thibodeau got there, that was in 21. They went from 02 to 20, made the playoffs 4 times, and only won 1 series. So you telling me the mighty New York Knicks with all that money and everybody want to be there went 18 years and only went to the playoffs 1 time? But we talking about the Pelicans? What? Like, I got a couple more. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got to get like the Cavs. The Cavs, when LeBron James, who arguably the second greatest player on the, you know what I mean, almost ever to play basketball, that's arguable, whatever. It's another conversation for another day. But until Donovan Mitchell got there, if LeBron wasn't there, they have never made the playoffs. Like since 99. Like, that's insane. The Kings, come on, man. Come on, bro. The Kings, from 06 to 25, 1 playoff appearance. I ain't never hear nobody say, get the Kings out of Sacramento. And the last 2 I got, the Suns had a stretch from 2010 to 2020. No playoffs, nothing like that. I ain't never hear nobody say move them. And many from 05 to 21, and that's when they got Ant, essentially. 1 playoff appearance and 1 first round loss. So like, not to just beat that down for a second, but like we've seen multiple franchises go on extended losing streaks. And I'm talking about decades of losing. Like no historical, like the Bulls been bad, but you know, it's the Bulls. Like I get it. But those teams, they don't have no real relevance like that. So why are you picking on our team?